Naham Karta Harikarta. Namaskaram everyone, this is Vishwaksen and welcome to Vaka Talks, where we talk about mental health and emotional well-being in different kinds of relationships. We are doing a, a small series, not so small, a relatively large series, about different characters in Mahabharatam. And today let's talk about King Pratipa. King Pratipa is the grandfather of Bhishma Pitamaha, and King Pratipa was a just king. He was a very uh, respected king, and he ruled uh, based on the rules, and he did not deviate from the dharma. This is shown by this small incident that happens. So King Pratipa uh, was doing tapas. He was doing his penance, and he wanted uh, an heir to his throne. So he was doing tapas, and when he was doing tapas, a very beautiful woman came and sat in his lap on the right side. The right side is important over here to be noted. It This trend comes back later in the Draupadi Vastrapaharanam. So she sits on his right lap, and he wakes up. He opens his eyes because of because he was disturbed. Someone sit in his lap. So he comes out of his meditation, and then he sees her, and she's very very beautiful, and she expresses a desire to marry him. Well, he's already married, but the reason that he gives is, you sat on my right lap. That is reserved for daughters, daughters-in-law, sisters, mothers, whatever, people who you have platonic relationship with. And people who you have a platonic relationship with, you they sit on your right lap, and people you have romantic relationship with, they sit on your left lap, romantic or sexual relationships with. So this is important. So you sat on my right lap, so you are equal to my daughter, and as an extension as my daughter-in-law as well. So I cannot marry you, and you may and when he says that, she asks him, she reveals that she is Mata Ganga, Ganga herself, the river Ganga, and she asks him that, okay, in that case, I want to marry your son. And he says, okay. In that case, it will be his daughter-in-law, equivalent to a daughter, sitting on his right lap, was completely acceptable for a platonic relationship. So this incident basically tells that, okay, until here it was dharmic, the rules were followed. The whole Mahabharata kind of happens, figuratively happens, before the Mahabharata even starts. So the few generations before the Mahabharata, the whole event happens first there, and in a wider, uh, more prominent, and in a larger scale, it happens with the Kauravas and Pandavas. So this is kind of like a summarized version of the whole Mahabharata. So here we have, things are going according to rules, things are going according to dharma, and the kings are not overstepping their rights. They are not taking things for granted. And when the kingdom is ruled by such a king, or when we rule our body with such rules and proper care, and our relationships with proper care, then everything goes properly, there is no problem, everything is smooth. And when you deviate from this, and when you take things for granted, when you feel entitled towards certain things, that is when problems starts to occur. That is when things starts to go haywire. And this shows that as long as we are true, as long as we are open, as long as we do not have any hidden agendas, as long as we are open and communicative, and and we are going to have a healthy relationship. Because King Pratipa, he was open, okay, and he gave his proper reasoning. And Mata Ganga, she was also very happy with his response, because Mata Ganga, she had already given boon to the Ashtavasus to bear them as the children. That is why she came and sat in his lap and asking to marry him. And again, they uh, and again she gets the promise from King Pratipa that she would be his daughter-in-law. So over there, Ganga is fulfilling her promise, and King Pratipa is following his duty. He's already married, and sitting on the right lap is a platonic relationship. It should not be a romantic. That is why we always see, whenever we see in different sculptures and different idols, whenever we have a, a god along with his consort, the consort is always seated on the left lap, because it is not a platonic relationship, it's a romantic relationship. And if it is the and the various kings, and even if you have the sculpture of Indra and Indrani, Indra is seated and Indrani is on his left lap, and if there is a child, the child is on the right lap. And this if we are following rules, if we follow the our responsibilities, and we have open communication, there will not be a lot of problems in any relationship. If you like my content, please hit the like button and share your experiences in the comment section below, and please share my videos with people you feel would benefit from my content, and please subscribe to my channel. Thank you. Until we meet again.